So we're going to audio. Oh, that should probably be on silent, huh? Hello, Izanami. How you doing today? Why is that playing? Clap. This is how we sync audio. Cool. And then we join. And it's magic. They're all good for the rest of the video. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, I should probably have multi-chat so I could see everyone, huh? Oops. Hey, Ash. Yeah, just figure I should stream while working. How are you doing today? No, I just took a shower. Face reveal, crazy, right? I'm doing good, Natalie. How are you? I also finally got my bookshelf set up, so the room is like finished, other than things that can never be on camera because that's not how angles work. I'm doing good, friend. How are you doing, Amelia? Okay, so episode 19 was not the greatest. It was kind of one of the worst episodes of Yashahime, if I had to really put a number on it. That would be fancy then. Maybe. You got this, you got this, you got this. I'm doing good, enjoying the snow. Did you get a lot in your area? But, skip here. Oh, you guys can watch me fuck up a million times. Because when I do face video, or face reveal, I can't edit the audio ahead of time. So, it's gonna be fun. Hello, Elizabeth. How you doing, friend? A number on it? It does seem kind of weird to throw a filler episode this late into the series. But, from what I've heard, I remember fucking up there. But what I've heard... Aha, I fucked up 3 times there. Excellent. But what I've heard is that the preview for chapter 20 is extremely hype. I don't really know anything about it, but I... God, I stutter so much. About it, but... I have a real rough time talking without any script, and even when I'm scripting, it's not great. I love it, but the rain is moving in, sadly. Oh, no. Gotta love editing? Sometimes I do. But I can only assume it goes up from what we just saw. Luckily with these face videos, though, like, editing is basically just finding where the audio actually comes in, because I can just cut out all the shit that I'm not doing. Finally awake during a stream. Hello, Yuval. Hope you're doing good today. Thank you for stopping in. Just saw. So let's take a look at this preview. Should stretch that out a bit. Just saw. So let's take a look at this preview. I want an effect here. PV20. Transitions. Shake and distort. Cool. Hello, Scarlet Crimson. How you doing, friend? We just saw. So let's take a look at... Let's lower this to half. Same here. If I do recording freestyle, I have to do a few takes before I find something I like. Yeah, I think that's what most people do, though. Hello, Nightfall. I answered one of your questions today. Just saw. So let's take a look at this preview. Greetings out Belgium. Hello to Belgium. We could probably get some Rustage music playing in the background. Skip that one. Yeah, sure. All right. It's too quiet. I know. I'm sorry. One sec. Would you like advice to help with future editing? No, I know how to edit. Been doing it for a bit. Personally love editing videos. Always fun. Hope day goes well so far. Yeah, it's doing really good today. Okay, so right off the bat we have. Yeah, we get Aoun in the next episode. So right off the bat we're. I love my boy Aoun. So right off the bat, we're gonna get Setsuna's backstory finally. We've had like little bits and pieces here and there, but we haven't really had much information on it as a whole. Okay. But will we ever get Shippo? Who knows at this point? We do see Aoun coming out right away, which is phenomenal. I missed this scaly boy. Or these scaly boys, I guess. No, I'm good, friend. It says, when Setsuna was younger, she lived in a hidden village beyond the valley. So we do get some information. I'm pretty excited for this. It kind of takes away from my idea that Sesshomaru had saved her from the wildfire. A lot of people are saying that Shippo and Kinu ran away together, which I guess next season 2 Shippo can make his appearance there. I'm assuming that's what happened, or like the last episode of this one. Glitterin, hey Axel, thanks for doing the streams. I've been stressed due to personal health. Love your streams. Well, I'm glad this can help you out a little bit. Hope you're doing okay though. After he left Zero on top of that cliff there, but we'll have to see what happens. It looks like this is right after the wildfire because everything seems pretty burnt down. Although, if Aoun's here, maybe Sesshomaru sent him. Maybe Sesshomaru sent them to. Although, if Aoun's here, maybe. Too far. Hugh. Is the voice actor for Shippo even announced in the season cast? I have no clue. I don't really look at voice actors too often. If Aoun's, maybe Sesshomaru sent them to come. Here, maybe. One word too far. Okay. If Aoun's here, maybe Sesshomaru sent them to come pick up Setsuna. A little bit of a clip, but that's alright. Cannot wait to see Shiori again. I know, I'm so hyped. Also, totally called that. Super happy about it. Maybe Kinu is wandering like how Miroku was when the gang first met him. Basically the female Miroku, asking men all the time to have her child. Oh no. We had enough of that. Hello, here for all things Lord Sesshomaru. Hello, Kit. Thanks for stopping in. That's enough. Hope you're doing good today. You seem to be tied to a strange destiny, and we see little Setsuna walking around. Yo, little Setsuna though? Hell yeah. Yo, I was fucking right. Shiori, the half-demon with the ability to create barriers. Before we continue the preview, let's just go back. But it's a possibility you may never know. That is true. I'm glad you like the channel. That makes me really happy to hear. I'm really happy with how this shelf thing looks here, because that side of the room just looks so empty. Yo, December 17th. Who should return? My number one pick was Shiori to come back, because I thought it would make the most sense, because... That's not right. Was Shiori to come back. Because... There. Another stream. We're going almost daily at this point, because daily videos wasn't enough. Hello, Huno. How you doing, bud? Sorry I can't be your Valentine's Day. Your Valentine today. Fuck, marry, kill. Old Tsubaki, Granny Kaede, or Urasue. Oh, we really going for the old people here, huh? I mean, you gotta marry Kaede. You're probably gonna kill Urasue, and let's be real, Tsubaki's probably crazy. Which means she's great in bed. She would be one of the most interesting characters to see. Not bad. I'm pretty happy with myself there. You love it. I don't know about that. Allison, where is the lie, though? You know it's true. Anyways, back to the video. Shiori's a half-demon with the ability to create barriers. Hell yes. Who needs Valentine's when we have pizza? That is a fair point. Roxana, hello from Romania. Hello to Romania. Thanks for stopping in, friend. Black Red PH, do you think the episode 19 is the worst so far? Yep, probably. At least in Yashahime. I'm sure there's probably like a worse episode for Inuyasha. There's almost 200 of them. But, so the problem with this episode, like, it was filler, which is totally fine. But it's the filler that didn't have any point within itself. So, like, it just felt like it went nowhere. Jigoku Neko, Enju is love, Enju is life itself. You're not wrong. Pizza is life. A fan of Inuyasha. I am a fan of Inuyasha. Oh yes. We see two, I'm assuming, half-demons here. These kind of remind me of the kids from like the Mystic Island, the 4th movie. This bar at the bottom is how close I am to finishing, more or less. When it reaches about halfway, I should be done. But these videos are pretty easy to edit, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it fits after episode 7, but on episode 18 just feel... Yeah, absolutely. I can totally agree with that. I think 7 would have actually been a perfect spot for that. I wouldn't have minded it at all at that point. Would you prefer a recap video instead of a filler one? Not on a short series like this. At least this is new content. So yeah, a recap, I guess, would have been worse. Do you think they may pay homage to the 4th movie in the next episode? Like mentioning of Asagi at all? I know the movies aren't exactly canon, but I want Best Girl Asagi. I think the movies are canon enough that they can bring it in. Like even just Toga having the same appearance is like an example of that. But yeah. Something I do mention in this video a little bit will come up shortly, but the two kids here have a thunder and a wind attack, and the main dude in the 4th movie had a wind and a thunder sword, so like, some kind of homage at least. Love your videos. I love that you watch my videos, Sashomaru. You said my name almost perfect. I mean, what can I say? How do we donate to get your new chair? Oh, it's not on screen. PayPal.me/Excellion. It should be in the description down below if you're on YouTube. Shiori is here. Look at this queen. Amongst the twin daughters. Lots of things I'm hoping for in the stars since Inuyasha is a world. It's in another world. You'd expect Totosai to appear at some point, then, of course, Wolf Boy, and finally, what's up with that tombstone? Why only one? Yeah, those are all different points that need to be brought up at some point. But if we're getting the 2nd season, there's no rush for it. But we don't know if we are getting one. I'm the only one watching on Twitch. Yeah, if anyone wants to go over to twitch.tv/ExcellianYT, I am trying to hit affiliate, and I would appreciate you guys hitting follow on there. Otherwise, you're totally cool to chill on YouTube. Queen, we see her holding up the bats, which is great. Shiori had a glow up after her debut in the Inuyasha saga. Shiori is always a queen. That said, now that she is more of an adult, definitely better. With her barrier, she protected the village. Okay, so that's kind of cool. She like grew into someone. Hi everyone, what's up, Axel? Doing better, I hope. Oh, which is using chilling over here pretty well. Brookie, Bookie. I don't know why I always want to say Brooke. Sorry. Hope you're doing good though. Half demons, I guess, which is using her ability pretty well. But demons who were after the half-demon children showed up. These are really gross looking. Just sent you something for the chair. Oh, okay. Yeah, if anyone does donate, let me know, because notifications don't always show up. And then I can thank you properly. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate the $10, friend. Let me fix that on here. Donations. We're up to $83. Oh, I should probably hit save once I change it, huh? Cool. Oh, I missed so many messages. Oh no. It's good. It's a Nani name for the tube. That's fair. I'm surprised you didn't use your new overlay for stream today. Well, I'm not playing Celeste. Wouldn't make much sense. Do you think Rin will be freed from the tree at the end of the season? I think there will be progress for that, because I'm assuming there's a second season at this point. Oh, it did go through. Cool. Thank you, Amelia. Oh, that's a different 10. Thank you, Amelia, for the $10. This Valentine's gift for you for your chair. That is a pretty good Valentine's Day gift. Best one I've got so far. Update that. Hello, John. How you doing? Pink Ribbon. Recently heard of Raiju, creatures in Japanese mythology, often depicted as a white wolf or dog. Appearing in a ball of lightning, said, sounds familiar. Let me just open up the channel, axelbeats.com, or axelbeats. Playlist. Yokai inspiration. Nope. If anyone would like to learn more about Raiju, you can check out this Thunder Brothers inspiration video on youtube.com/axelbeats. I hope she will, or maybe at least in season 2. Yeah, I think either this season is going to end with progress, or the next one's going to start with it, but I would assume end with it. So Shomaru, on a scale of 1 to 9, how excited are you for the return of Shiori? Like a 10. I love her. There's way too much wrap-up to not have a second season. Yeah, 100%. Is this for today's video? This is for one of today's videos. I'm going to try for 2 or 3 if I can. Glad she returns. Me too. Special edit overlay. I think it would be difficult to do without making things too small. I'm on YouTube because lazy to open Twitch. Totally understandable. Hello, Chelsea. Really gross looking. So we get this clip. Come on, Adam. Stop stuttering over yourself. Don't burn yourself out? Never. I hope we get to see Aun. We should be, based on the trailer. Which I do love my Double Dragon boy. gross looking. So we get this clip of one of the
can't
young
burn
children
yourself
using
out
like
doing
a
something you
wind-like
love.
ability, and the other using lightning. So that's kind of interesting. It might be in reference to the fourth movie. What's the name of the main baddie in the fourth movie? Shintoshin is the big one. Can I get the...
I'm sick in your shit. Ice, stay ripping the drip.
What's his name?
How are you gonna battle when you rarely win in solo fights? Now this an Agni Kai. Without assistance, no, you're gonna lose. Failing your mission of finding the avatar.
I'll be lurking, working on some homework. Thank you for stopping by, friend. Not Gora.
Topping the complex, the knot on your cranium. Zuko, you'll always be half of me. Whiny tone of voice, no wonder he's Zuko alone. Cause this little soldier boy ain't gonna be marching home. Rose, I loved your sister more. She was a prodigy, he never scolds her. You're a firebender, dude. Ironic, you're getting your father's cold shoulder.
There we go.
Been abusive, but at least my father loved me and my mother's still around. Guess that's rough, buddy.
Your flames are not the same as mine. You could use a little help. You don't want an Agni Kai, unless you like burning yourself. And then when you bring out your ice, just wait till I breathe and it melts. Look at the hand I was dealt. You're acting like this hasn't happened to anyone else. Inspire a lot. Everywhere
Hey, dude, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in, Anthony. Anthony. Tiffany Wilburn, hello. Imagine, no way, how did I forget? Oh, I thought of Sesshomaru Traveling Bubble. Love your myth videos. I'm glad you like them. Those are some of my favorite ones to make. I did one on Shibugarasu a little bit ago. If you haven't seen that, it's a really good one, I think. We talk about the Yadagarasu a little bit. Oh, no, saturation one.
If Ira is like all my dude, then why do you treat him like dirt? Even if I stomp your fuse, we both know he's the one who's hurt. Man, you're a colonizer, and I was trained to be villains like you. This is a typical blunder like battling.
I have. Excellent. What'd you think of it? Love me some of the Yura. Gives me some major Bankatsu vibes. Yeah, they're basically twins. This is like the third stage of the Thunder Brothers. Shot left. If you like any of the music playing, it's all by Rustage on YouTube. Super nice guy. He's let me use his music for streams. Love your behind the scenes, how you edit YouTube. I'm glad you're enjoying these. They're fun to do. It keeps me occupied during this. Hi Axel, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Brittany. Do you think the smell changing potion, episode 19, would have made any impact in non-filler episodes? The fact that it exists is interesting. Especially when you're dealing with someone like Sesshomaru who can smell things really well. So we'll see if it makes a bigger impact. Are you a big fan of rap? Not really, but I do like nerdcore stuff a lot, usually. Dalkyalia. That is a difficult one to pronounce. New to your channel. So far, I love your videos. Keep up the good work. I'm glad you're enjoying
Reference
it.
to the fourth movie
where the main dude had like a lightning sword and a wind sword. Kind of. This. Make this one a little bit bigger. And we'll pan right. Copy the audio effects. Videos always interesting? I try to make them interesting. I'm glad you think so. How do you think Toga was born so powerful? I think that would kind of be dependent on the origin of demons, because he seems like he would be like the first or second wave of them based on his strength. Rap music, to be honest, in my opinion, is the worst. Love my 80s music to the core. Wasn't born in the 80s to enjoy it. Got that from my mom. I like a lot of the nerdcore stuff. While I don't like rap itself, I find some of the writing interesting, and that's usually what I'm listening for. Reference to the fourth movie where
Plus,
the
supporting
main
friends
dude
is
had
always
like,
like, you know?
a lightning sword and a wind sword. Kind of reference to that. That's kind of honestly pretty alright. We see Suffer in My Poison Fog as the You see Suffer in My Poison. Pretty alright. Hello Adam, how are you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. I'm doing good, Green Eyes. How are you doing? Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. I have episode 21 summary leak. Did you see it already? I do not read the leaks. I like to enjoy the videos, the episodes without any spoilers if possible. Honestly, pretty alright. We see Suffer in My Poison Fog as we're getting an eclipse here, so that's kind of neat. If there's an eclipse, I'm assuming maybe someone's losing their demon power. Demon power? Okay, so Shiori is going to be the one losing her demon power, and it looks like she becomes a little bit more on the white side. What are you guys' thoughts on white Shiori? That's, I'm sure, a contentious issue. So what are we thinking about this? I could see a lot of people getting very upset about this right off the bat, which totally... How is someone able to leak episodes not even aired yet? Wouldn't they have found staff members doing that by now? Depends. They have to send them to certain companies ahead of time to do translation work most times. So, like, I think Crunchyroll gets everything a week ahead of time, if I remember right. It might be a little bit less. But if someone just leaks it right away, yeah. I'm glad Shiori returns. Me too. I was hoping her hair would change like Inuyasha's to us. Yeah, so what I'm thinking, I'm surprised her hair doesn't change. But what I think with the skin color change is probably... Like, obviously, there's not many people in Japan who have darker skin like that. And her father does, which would probably be one of his demonic traits. Trying to phrase that in a way that doesn't sound super racist. But if her demonic traits are being lessened, then her skin would lighten, right? It's the same thing with, like, Inuyasha shouldn't have white hair. So when he loses the demonic traits, the pigmentation changes. I'm going to tag you in some Shiori fan art, since you adore her so much, because she deserves this glow up. Please do. I will check it after the stream. Leave it to the Facebook fan pages to leak the upcoming episodes. No comment on that. On the other hand, though, look, on the... Game Boy Jones has such a fun flow. Totally fair. On the other hand, though, looking at this geographically, I guess, we're looking at 1500s in Japan. It's not exactly like there were so many black people around, or people who aren't Japanese in general.
Wake up, looks like a back for death, cause the cycle's never ending, can I catch a breath? What happens next? I know cause I am the best, like deja vu when this man resets.
Don't mind your spelling fails. All good, friend. Happens to the best of us. Are we sure it's Shiori? Wouldn't be her daughter? No, if she's a half-demon, she shouldn't age that much. So she should fit around there. Also, it says Shiori's berry at one point. Do you remember if, did any of the Inuyasha seasons end in a cliffhanger? Most of them had some kind of cliffhanger towards the next season. There's not that many non-Japanese people in Japan. The next story arc. So it was always interesting that she... God, you gotta be so careful talking about this subject. I'm so nervous this part's gonna be like taken out of context. Yo, dude, happy Valentine's Day, buddy. You too, Joker. Hope you're getting good today. Which were obviously attributed to her. Many non-Japanese people in Japan, so it was always interesting that she had darker features. Do you think they'll extend the show because it's already 20 episodes? I think there's going to be a second season or a movie probably. Hope your day is good. Oh, features, fantastic, which were obviously attributed to her father who was darker, but that would kind of make those like, but that would. Darker. but that would You're kind of sorry? make those traits that she inherited. Wouldn't say the end of on Cliffhanger Season 2 ended with Inuyasha killing Yurikotse and mastering Backlash Wave, but it wasn't like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? That's fair. I don't know, I was just going off like top of my head. I can't remember everything perfectly, but try to donate and PayPal isn't working. Try again next stream for you. No, don't worry, friend. If there's no like desperate need for it or anything, I'm good right now. But thank you for trying. I appreciate it. How dare you? Christopher W. from, I guess, 2 days ago. I didn't see this. Thanks for the Yasha videos. So nice. If you see this, Christopher, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Inherited from her demon side, so I guess when she becomes human, that's why they're making her lighter. Real hard. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that, but I'm assuming that's their reasoning for it at the very least. They didn't have to whitewash her though. You should put it on a slide that says warning, please may offend. No, it's fine. Anyone who's like offended by this, I think I phrased it in a way that's thought out, so if they're offended by it, I'm not too worried about it. That person would just be offended by whatever anyways. Joker Rose, $20, listening to some Rustage I See, Man of Culture. There's nothing better to listen to on stream. Thank you so much though, I appreciate it, man. That brings us almost to our total for the chair. That's all good. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. How are you enjoying Mao so far? Really enjoying it. So I'm working with the thumbnails that Gob made me, and they go up to chapter 8. After chapter 8, I'm probably going to start working on 2 or 3 chapters at a time for the channel, just so we can catch up to the release. And the videos will be able to hit the 8-minute mark, which will be better for ads since they don't do so well anyways. Watching episode 15, I saw Rin is the only one who can understand Sashomu's decisions. Yeah. Which begs the question, what will Axel do when the chair goal gets hit? I will have a new chair that will not hurt my back. They didn't have to literally make her white though. I don't know. It's
On the scene, we in control. Crew on deck, let's rock and roll. Up to bat, we do it bold.
They didn't have to literally make her white though. I don't know. Yeah, after the chair, any money donated goes towards rent, which also appreciated. Hello, Shin. How you doing, friend? Have you decided what chair you want to buy yet? Yes. Nope, not Japanese Amazon.
On the scene, we in control. Crew on deck, let's rock and roll. Up to bat, we do it bold. Can't stop, keep on going, going loud.
So this is the chair I'm going to be getting. Just like an ergonomic thing, which should be good. So hopefully this beats the chair I have right now. Doing well, good to hear, Shin. Very nice, yeah. I don't know. It's good. Next time on Yasha just got here, we're just editing stream right now. Village. The hidden village for half. On Yashahime, Princess Half Demon. Demon. Up there. Demon, fancy, yeah. The hidden village for half demons, and we see this barrier being opened up from the outside. Also, don't buy gaming chairs; they're scary inside. Gotta go for now, but if you're still alive when I get back, I will rejoin. All right, have a good day, Ash. If I don't see you again, if you do come back, I'm looking forward to it. Sorry. We also get Setsuna looking like she's getting ready for battle, so maybe we're going back to that village to protect it. Could be my guess. Guess. Why are gaming chairs a scam? They're just not very good for the money that they cost. It's like a branding thing. And we see, oh, demons. And we see, oh, Miroku's back, and to a streak of pink, not red. Vampire looking dude in the right side. This is true. Which is kind of fitting since Sesshomaru's streaks on his face have changed colors over time. On the right side. Okay, so I'm gonna assume. Don't remember where it was, but isn't another weapon that looks very much like Setsuna's. Can't remember where it was though.
Naga, put him in the coffin like Gara, harder. I'm a grip tight like Garda's father, cause I've got sons like his armor. Old Hatsunade looking like Baba Yaga. I'll make him shake, coming around, they don't stand a chance. A solid snake, hidden
Hakudoshi's Naginata? Probably, if I had to guess. Glad we see Miroku also again. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty happy about that. Wonder why Setsuna's full demon form doesn't have red eyes like Inuyasha did. I think it's a censorship for kids or what? I don't know. That's an interesting point though. I hope also that Inuyasha and Kagome will return at the end of season 1. I'm not sure if they'll return, but I'm thinking they're going to make some kind of progress. Same with Rin. The guy in your vids is holding it. Look at the handle. Oh, yeah, Setsuna's. Your updated list of non-main returning characters. Yeah, it is interesting with this. It looks like Setsuna's, so I'm guessing Miroku killed him and gave it to Setsuna. I think Zero kidnapped Rin at the last episode, and her real name is revealed. Is it not Zero? Died. Okay, so I'm gonna assume. Right side. So based on Miroku's hair here, this is a flashback. So he probably came here to help out Shiori. When he was here, he found Setsuna. Maybe realized it was Sesshomaru's daughter, and decided to take her here after he protected her. And decided cut there. Sesshomaru's daughter, and decided to take her from her here after he protected her. Is that? Do we know that for sure? Have you played Breath of the Wild? I have. I haven't in a long time though. We see this powerful demon couldn't defeat this probably this chick. Kind of gives me the vibes like the power demons in the past, especially because of those like hair fringes. Ooh, and Setsuna going feral. I like that a lot. Top of the game, you were legends. Each got the strength of an army. Cut down a man in a second. Don't want to mess with the sun in. Fists that are stronger than weapons. Stacking a mountain of bodies. A lot. Okay, and I guess that's it for the preview. Looking like we're gonna get a really hype episode to come after that last one, so that's really good. A bit of a drop ball this week, but next week we're looking to pick things back up. So we have Shiori, which again I was right. Hell yes. Pink ribbon. The U in Tsu is pronounced aloud way more often than Tsu in Hiraikots. Definitely has it at the end. Any clips in Japanese Sangha will back me up there. No shade. I'm also still learning. It's hard. Yeah, I know. Just easier for me to say Hiraikots. Hyperior21, thank you for the follow, friendo. Are you using both previews? Not sure this time it matters. I'm not using both previews, I just used the one right now. I haven't seen the other one actually. Oh, yes. We have a flashback with Yoroku. If it didn't involve re-recording, I would use the other one too. Demon mode Setsuna. This is looking like a fun episode, so I'm really excited for it. But let me know what you guys think for this episode in the comments down below. Which is stronger, Sounga or Bakusaiga? I would assume Bakusaiga, but Sounga is more useful or has more versatility. Below. And as oh, thank you for the follow, friend. How are you doing today? And as always, as it is our Sunday preview analysis, let's take a look at our Ask Me Anything from the Discord. If you're looking to join the Discord and ask me questions next week, be sure to check out the description down below. But with that being said, let's open it up. Here. If Miroku took the weapon and gave it to Setsuna, it still has a Momo. Well, it still has a Moko Moko on it as well. Did it? I don't see Moko Moko anywhere. How in the heck have I not followed you on Twitch till now? It's all good, Allison. So we need... let's do a zoom. Audio. And the after, which I guess came from her father. It could have. I don't know if she meant Sesshomaru after them though. And let's open it up. So we're gonna start this. That being said, let's open it up. So we're gonna start this one off with our Namo. They ask, would you make a video that explains the Sengoku era in reference to Inuyasha, of course? Love your yokai inspiration videos. So, I think the closest I'm going to be able to get with that one specifically is I did a video a while ago talking about Sesshomaru's crests and how they relate to the Asai clan. That might be something you guys can definitely check out. Damn it. I think the closest I'm going to be able to get with that one specifically is... did Rumiko Takahashi say that they were going to give Yashihime love interests? I don't know that she's ever said that. It seems like they're avoiding it this time for the most part. I've been following you on YouTube as Frieza1500. Oh, cool. Thank you for moving over to Twitch too. I appreciate that, friend. Happy Valentine's Day, fam. Thank you, Jordan. How you doing, bud? Calvin the Vulcan Mage. Why you snub my guy Hoshiomi like that? Valentine's Day to you as well. When I first saw Shiori, I was like, Axel was right. Hell yeah. I'm never wrong, except for when I am. Where's the Sesshomaru one? This is a really interesting video if you haven't watched it yet. I really like this one. What confused me about the Moko Moko thing is he appears she got it to the place small without it. Grew there, suddenly Moko Moko. Things that make me say, Yeah, I'm not sure how the Mocha Mocha works exactly. I've done that video in the past that
specifically
is
I did a
my
video
thoughts
a
in
while
general
ago
about
talking
it, but
about
I'm not sure if it
Sashomaru's
holds
crests
up current
and how they relate to
information.
the Asai clan. That might be something you guys should definitely check out. It talks about how that's like a trend. It talks about
You're messing with the crew, so we'll soon roll up. Gonna bring the bite like we're monsters. So what you gonna do when these dudes roll up? Never lose a fight, cause we're monsters.
I gotta learn Premiere at some point. Don't tell Kevin I said that. Great video, enjoyed it. I'm glad you did, Bookie. Zibel, did she have it in the modern time? I don't think she... She might have started the fight with it. I don't know if she was like walking around with it and she was like doing other stuff though. Ooh. Yeah, hers seems a lot more certain that it's detachable than Sashomaru's. Maybe Aoun gave her the Mocha Mocha. That's possible, I guess. Also, the fact that Setsu-chan showed up with the hidden leaf, I mean hidden village of Hanyo. Yeah, I also thought about that. What a cute little bento. That just makes the scene 100 out of 10 adorable. 100% agree. I really hope we get a season 2. I've had my issues with the show, but still like it for the most part. Yeah, I think for the most part it's positive. It's not bad. What do you use to create your video entry with your logo? That was a commission I had my cousin do years ago. That poster back there, like the sponsor of the last video, same cousin. So if you like his work, you can go support him. His design track on Instagram. Did anyone end up checking out his site at all? I'd be curious if you guys did, or what you think about it. Thank you, Neko, for the bless you, and Izanami. She has it and it shows up in Kaede's village. It's detachable. There's snaps of it being completely taken away around her neck. Okay. If you ever want a new banner or emotes, I also do lit art. I do like my banner. I'm going to update it though. Luckily... So the nice part of my banner is I can kind of like sub out these images whatever I want. So I want to add in Haru from Sing Yesterday, maybe here. And everything else I think is alright for now. Haven't had a chance yet? It's all good. There's no rush on it. Hello, Victoria. How you doing, friend? Village of Vampire. Ooh. I like your banner. Thank you. I made that a while ago.
check out. It talks about
It's totally ripped off from my other channel. It's just the purple version, and I took out Asta for Sashomaru. But don't tell anyone I'm not creative. That'll ruin everything.
to check out. It talks about how that clan was like really important in the Sengoku era and how it acted towards transitioning towards the following era. So that's something that you might enjoy. But aside from that, I'm not sure. I kind of like the doing great. Hope you're doing the same. Happy Valentine's Day. You too, friends. I'm glad you're doing good. Hey Axel, is it true that the CES logo is in the Yasha logo? I've seen another reviewer you mentioned saw this, and that's why they like the new logo, but I can't see it. I'm not sure what you mean. Gotta be consistent. I have to say creative skill are at 75 or 80 out of 100. That's where I want it to be, honestly. Trailer for Demon Slayer 2 came out. Have you seen it? I haven't. That's kind of cool, though. What do you expect from the last 4 episodes? I do answer that in this video, so we can... I believe you asked that earlier, too. So that's all in here. Kind of like the micro views of like one thing at a time, rather than like one overarching thing. But if I ever get the urge to do so, I will. Hell, Bookie, no problem. It's probably just me not being able to read. I think Aoun gave her Moko Moko too. That's reasonable. Yeah, no problem, Nightfall. I will probably make that video that day, because that's how most
I
of my
appreciate you guys
scheduling
who ask
works.
questions, by the way. That's really helpful for these videos. I like doing the preview reviews, but they usually end up about 4 minutes, and I can't monetize them much unless they hit 8. And this is a good way to like interact with everyone too, so it's kind of a double benefit for it. What are your thoughts on Soryuha potentially taking some inspiration from the Yamato no Orochi? I would think that that's based on Seiryu, the Azure Dragon. Angela T. Haha said it. It's surely possible. I'm a salute for yokai lore. Yo, who ain't? Bookie, I don't know if you're in the Discord or if you're following me on Twitter, but if you want to at me with the timestamp, we can look for that after I'm done editing. I'm sure Angela doesn't mind me watching her videos on stream anyways.
I wanted to say hello. Just joined here. Joined in here following your invitation from YouTube. Shorten my username. Mongantasy Mouse Crawl Philia a little. I appreciate you shortening it. And my first question: what is your favorite tale character in Greek Latin mythology? My favorite character by far is probably Perseus.
DJ Puff the Third, hello friend.
And then Achilles was after him.
Never give up like I'm a master. I do it faster. Reading my story as he is. They're flicking through pages and trying to finish the chapters. I'm not a master, so I keep improving. Proving hard work's all you need to do. Don't think you could do it.
Yo, Restless did really good on this song. Which one is it? Anime protagonist. That makes sense. He killed this one. I'll see if I can find it. Problem is, I watched a lot of her videos. Yeah, I feel that problem. We consider doing some series reviews of shorter animes. Yeah, I'm going to at some point. It's just I have so many things I want to make. She's lovely. She's the best. DJ Puff the Third. Yeah, I have I think my list is still over 140 video ideas right now, and even pumping them out daily. It's just there's so many things I want to do. It's just there's never enough time.
Akure269 with one of my most commonly asked questions.
I relate to the struggle of
Have you
having
played
so much
Inuyasha and the Secret
writing
of
to
the
do
First
things,
Mask,
goddammit.
or considered streaming it in the future? I know I mentioned this before, but I still think it would be a great game to try.
Be back
Curious
going
to see what
on the
you think of
hunt.
it.
Good luck, friends. I need to stop saying, Eden of the East, 12 episodes and 2 movies. I've heard that's a really beautiful series. Kryptonite from Three Doors Down with Inuyasha Contemplation. I used to love that song.
You might need an emulator for PS2 game. Yeah, I gotta figure out PS2 emulation. That is definitely on my list. Maybe once I finish Fire Emblem on stream, we can jump to that. If you haven't been joining, by the way, I'm streaming Fire Emblem on...
We can keep 'em rising. You can make a difference. Now we're back and we're thriving.
Shameless self-promotion. Let's make that angle a little bit. Oh.
I'm streaming Fire Emblem on YouTube and...
Way too fast. Oops.
Monster,
Oh.
madman, put him to sleep, Sandman, fighting assassins as well, so I leave him in constant pain, Hangman, Heracles.
I'm streaming Fire Emblem on YouTube and Twitch pretty regularly right now, or whatever other games I'm looking for.
Watch how I'm stacking these bodies, I guess you could call it a pyramid scheme. Look at my BC, I'm number one. Whole life was a
looking
beach, but
for.
I stayed strong.
Would appreciate you.
Like a papa dumb when I'm bending the earth like a bay fong.
That's a good thing. If you enjoyed Inuyasha, I think you'd enjoy Shonen no Myoji or Utaware Romono. Wow, that's a long word. I'm not sure what those are. What are they? Allison. Funimation did an amazing job dubbing it as well. I loved it so much that I brought the Blu-ray set. Oh, nice. Follows you on Discord as Hellgirl2017. Oh, cool. I answered one of your questions then, Amelia. Thank you for joining the Discord.
Would appreciate you following me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/. Me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/ExcellianYT. But yeah, that'll probably be the next game I look to do, honestly.
There's a card game I started playing on my phone called Omyoji. It's all based on like Japanese mythology. I'm not super far into it at all, but I do like card games and Japanese myths, so I thought I'd try it out. Black Fox, yo! Am I late? You're not, Anime Talk. How you doing? 20:01 here. It is 2 o'clock here. Waiting so long for that to happen in Belgium. That's very, oh, that's only like 8 o'clock. That's not too bad. Nerdcore rap fan, I see. Of course. Hello, Anime Talk. DJ Puff III having romantic Valentine's Day with my cat, Esme Florine. I hope them the happiest of Valentine's Day.
Game I look to do, honestly. God Longa. My question
wait.
Look to do.
I just noticed my two screens have different color settings. Is this the Twitch purple? Because it is on the screen I'm recording on, but it's not on the one that I'm streaming through. Is this purple or pink?
Look to do, honestly. God Longa.
Excellent.
My question
So the other
is,
screen's
can we
wrong.
only
That's
assume
perfect.
all these rainbow pearls could be zero seers? If so, what's your theory on how exactly they were made, and why does suddenly tears create superpower pearls?
My least favorite thing is when I scratch my nose when I need to make a transition. Because it ruins the transition.
Pearls. So I'm assuming that zero has some. So I'm assuming. And she might. Zero has familially.
Fuchsia, I'd say.
To Kirinmaru.
That's close
And
enough.
she might also have some connection to Inu no Taisho, Toga. And it seems like
In Omyoji I had Tamino, but game updated, my account got wiped. That is so horrible to hear. I'm sorry.
Toga, and it seems like the women around Toga seem to be.
We'll get all the rainbow pearls to
And
zero.
it seems like the women around Toga that cried.
Are we sure Riku's giving the pearls to zero?
Toga. And it
Gotta
seems
say,
like
the
women
review,
around
I laughed
Toga
at
that
your
cried
reaction
seem
to
make
the
these
princess
pearls.
reaction.
So it might
Oh,
just be
she's
like
horrible.
his demonic influence on them. But I'm not really sure. There's no real information on it as of yet, but we might get some as we go.
Nearly deleted the game. I feel that, my dude. Alright, so we're almost at the halfway point at the bottom. What are we looking at here? Oof, still a ton. We have a long video on our hands.
Show asks, how do I compound interest with the exponent?
rouse toast. Play my cards, lay them down. Shuffle decks, we ain't ever gonna
Screw the rules.
courage, heart, final.
Well, so it's really quite simple. I can't believe you wouldn't know this. The equation for compound interest is A equals P, parentheses, 1 plus R dash N, close parentheses, the power of Tn, where P is the value now, P for present, and R is the interest rate, T is the time that passes in years, N is the number of times it compounds per year, and A is the future value. Obviously, I don't know why you would have to look that up. Hope to catch up with the newest episode of Yashihime Dr. Stone in the next couple weeks. You know, I need to catch up on the new season of Dr. Stone. We just finished rewatching the old one with Kevin, and it's so good. I love that series so much. Hope you're getting some sleep sometimes. Here in Belgium, it's 8 o'clock. Toga equals Inu slut. You're not wrong.
Best-selling manga, you're messing with number one. Don't need no gear second, I'm a
Dr. Stone, Dr. Stone, calling Dr. Stone.
I'm battling the scum, making you abandon this battle just like a son.
Bear Bear, now that your hobby has become your job, how do you unwind? Yes, I just keep working. Luckily, I'm still in kind of that honeymoon phase where work is still very relaxing because I'm doing something I'm enjoying. So, making videos or streaming 14... Yo, I know I've shown this on stream before, but God, do I love this one. We're gonna listen or watch it again together because it's just so great for editing. Let me know if the volume's okay. I'll raise it a little bit for this.
Best-selling manga, you're messing with number one. Don't need no gear second.
The editing in this video is so good. Just like the motion he puts in everything. It's so fast too. More Shishomaru's mother in Yashihime. I would love to see more of her. Like just putting motion on those flames. Such a small detail.
Don't make me call Yamcha to come and slap you, or maybe get launched to bless your nose or send it at you. I'm not one of your forgettable villains who never catch.
Like it makes me angry. The editing's so good.
Know your place. You're keeping no one safe. I got the dragon, sink the guard, put a hole in the ace. You're looking lost like Zoro because you can't win. Drown you in Kamehameha waves because you can't swim. You failed your crew, then had to run away and hide. When facing real threats, you couldn't bounce back, so you cried.
Anyways, that's it.
Iconic, gear forth ain't even funny. If it wasn't for a lightning bolt, you would have lost a buggy. I've been savior of the planet, now God Saiyajin. You only stretch the truth and you're still not king. Your hat is looking smelly, it's sweaty and full of holes. You talk about a monkey's feet, put on him one of those.
Your rapping is a joke, here's your clown shoes. Clear to me, Goku, that you blow it.
What do you think, James Ian Corlett as Miroku? I haven't looked at it yet. I want to do a video today about it, though. Yes, doing what you enjoy is hard to find that shut off your brain. From the moment I wake up to the moment I pass out, I'm either doing voiceover, my own art, commissions, working on my own manga, or waiting to make crafts. I feel that so much. You show this in your other streams? Oh, I know. I love that. The video is so cool.
So, making videos or streaming 14 hours a day is relaxing for me. It's nice. Nice. Unless I'm playing Celeste. That game can go fuck itself. It's so incredibly hard.
I think he's adequate replacement. I like that they found someone who like shared similar roles with him. That's kind of a cool thing.
Patrick Emiya.
I feel like I fucked up that name.
Incredibly hard. I have a video suggestion and an easy to understand guide for Mugen. I need that game in my life. I don't understand how to play Mugen, if I'm being perfectly honest, but I do know how to make the PC fight itself, and once I get affiliate on Twitch this week, or next week I guess, I'm probably going to do like bets and stuff over there with bits, or with stream points or whatever, and that should be like a fun thing for us all to do together. I liked Ian as Ian for Miroku, but I think he could have done a bit more pre-life. My only tidbit on that, and like Miroku is supposed to be like 40, so Ian gave him a good aging. Even Kelly spoke with an older voice print. Yeah, that's fair. Did you ever watch Beast Wars or Beasties as a child? I did watch Beast Wars, but I have almost no memory of it. A lot of people I know are annoyed at Toga and continue to compare her to Kagome, and I have all... and I have to tell them that they're two supposed to be different. Toga is meant to be naive. She grew up in time of peace. You mean Toa? That was Toga's Inuyasha's father, I think. I got it. Pre-life, if you don't know, is like reaction sounds. I did not know that. I was very confused by that sentence, but I was acting like I did know it. And I appreciate you explaining it. Glad to make it to your stream last few times I missed it. I'm glad you're here too, Anime Talks. Thanks for stopping in, friend.
Together. Bloodwolfmon, is there anything you do in your spare time other than YouTubing? What is spare time? I don't have that.
Oh. What is happening? There we go.
Don't have that.
Toa's fine. I don't hate her as much as other people do.
Yeah.
I'm
So we're gonna get the
gonna make a video at some point talking about Toa. It's just
Then I'm
too many I gotta make.
The series isn't gonna come to a close because of just how much time is left available. It just wouldn't make sense to wrap it up at that point, especially if they're throwing fillers at us like we did this week. So
Yeah, Sesshomaru's mother is so interesting.
So I'm assuming we're gonna get like some kind of lead up to the ending. If I was writing it, I would probably put the last episode being like a teaser of Inuyasha and Kagome. That'd be pretty cool, and maybe showing some stress between Sesshomaru and Hiromaru rising. But I'm not sure what the rest is going on there. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Do you think we'll have another human Toa episode this season? Maybe one more? I don't know. I would assume one. It'd be weird if they only brought it up once. Yeah. Even in the short time she appears in the final act. What software do you use to make and edit your videos? Audio, I use Audacity. Any video that I'm doing myself, I'm using OBS. And edited footage, I'm using After Effects, though I should be using Premiere. I just don't know how to use it.
Maceo, what do you think of the Chapter 20 trailer?
Coming up soon where Toa's human again. Spoilers, my dude.
He's making an appearance. The first probably 4 minutes or 5 minutes of this video is what I think of that.
She told her about Ren. The thing I don't like about Yashahime is how they don't give Sango, Kagome, or Miroku a new look. So much time passed and they still have the same hair. Sango, my girl, same clothes. Miroku did have a new look, new hair, and new costume. But yeah, I get it with the other two. Blame Facebook, my dude. I always do. Nothing good comes from there. Logos take too much work when it's your own. I spent a whole day choosing a font. I totally understand that. So I don't have another episode. So 21 is another plot development. Okay. Maybe they did it to recognize the look. I don't know. I think a small change would have been fine. Ponytail Inuyasha.
Think of that.
The world isn't ready for that.
Will you be my Valentine's date? Sure, you can do whatever you want as soon as I'm done working for the day. Maceo again, what's your favorite Valentine's Day candy? I'm not big on candy, but like if someone wants to send me a Reese's, I'm not too upset about it.
Kira Chile. Kira Chile. Do you think
Thanks.
Do you think the last 5 episodes are going to save Yashahime from the point of view for someone who's been pretty...
What video are you editing right now? This is my episode 20 preview discussion and an AMA. Kagome is a priestess now, so wear priestess clothes. Miroku looks totally different. Kagome did wear priestess clothes in the final act episode. She just didn't in the last one. Man bun Inuyasha. May have missed this, but Moroha wasn't originally going to be in the series, at least as a main character. I can feel that. Will Pat, Axel, ever think about doing videos about the English dub? Thoughts, reviews? I'm going to do one today, I hope, maybe. But as a whole, probably not. If I'm already talking about the other ones, then it shouldn't be too bad.
Probably not. I'm assuming they're going to try and load in as much hype stuff as they can. But if 80% of a show wasn't enjoyable to you, the last 20% probably isn't going to save it. I don't think...
Good thing they changed their mind.
It's been horrible, but I understand why people are disappointed with it. It's very different feeling from Inuyasha.
Why don't we talk about the Hanyo no Yashahime dub here? Oh, we don't... Is it not good? Do you think Moroha gets shafted badly compared to Setsuna and Toa? I think she's a secondary character. I don't see her like any different than Miroku or Sango in the first series, right? And I liked both Miroku and Sango a lot, but Inuyasha's the one who like takes care of things. It's just Sesshomaru's children this time, or I guess Toa for the most part takes Inuyasha's role, and every other character takes the spots of Kagome, Sango, and Miroku. They do things occasionally, but they're secondary characters, right? Which is fine. There's no problem with that.
Inuyasha. Do you think Yashahime will get a second season from half Hylian, half Gerudo Shin? I would assume so.
They give the voiceover actors too much freedom and choice, so not a lot of direction. Ooh.
Or at least it seems like they're working towards a second season. I'm not sure if that's going to get confirmed or not. Hit or miss, same thing.
For the dub, I do think they got most of the characters right. They'll rip Miroku. Yeah. She's the comedy relief. I wouldn't say she's comedy relief. No more than I would say Miroku was comedy relief. They both have like aspects of them that are funny, but they have serious and impactful moments as well. So, like, I would consider people like, I guess, Shippo would be more like comedy relief. Takachiyo is comic relief. Just because a character is funny doesn't mean they're comic relief, right? There's a balance there that makes the difference. Don't agree with Morgan Berry as Moroha. I haven't heard her, but I know that she's like an acquaintance of Kevin's, and I don't want to speak negatively of her. But yeah.
Otaku of Doom again. Who do you ship with Kohaku? Apparently, Kira says herself. Kohaku. Apparently, we're gonna ship Kira Chile.
Yeah, I know what you meant. It's bad? Ooh. Who's your favorite character in Yashahime so far? Probably Moroha or Riku are up there for sure.
Chile. Anime vibes. Do you have some anime to watch? I'm gonna try to make a video today. It's new, just other stuff that we can kind of check out. So look for that today.
And that's going to be my other video today, if you guys could hear that. I don't know if you could over the music. And even if this is suicide, you will not. You're allowed or dislike. You're allowed to like or dislike whatever you want. 100%. I agree with that sentimentality. I like Miroku's VA now sounds older, you know, because his character is... Yeah, I've heard that it does sound older, which is good. Konton has a line in episode 13 where he sounds almost exactly like Naraku, but I don't think Paul Dobson's voicing him. I think Naraku's voice actor was phenomenal. Like, just so much, like... It had, like, that scratchy element of it that made it very creepy. It was just so good. There's, like, a lot of confidence in it, too. I like how Miroku sounds. Moroha is a secondary character that can hold her height. Is pretty much always present, so I consider her main character. Yeah, she is a main character, but again, in the same way, like, Inuyasha is the main character. Inuyasha and Kagome are the main characters. Miroku and Sango are main support characters, right? Like, they're integral to the story. They're very important. They're impactful. But if they're not there... If they're not there for an episode, like, the world doesn't stop. An episode about Inuyasha and Kagome only, it's totally fine and normal. So, I don't know why people freak out if Moroha's not in one. I know what you meant. I got you. Paul really brought the Naraku to life. Like a perfect villain voice with that bit of sexy edge. Absolutely.
Today, Blazar, since it's Valentine's Day, what is your favorite anime couple?
I'm not paying attention to your editing. I don't want to spoil too much before your post review. More focused on your chatting. That's what I'm kind of going for here. Keep me occupied, and I'm sure the music like outweighs this. So. Okay. I've got it open on here in YouTube. Huh? Thank you. I appreciate the double view. Bring up a good point. I think a lot of us have expectation because she was Inuyasha and Kagome's daughter. Yeah, I know that's a lot of people. That is how they're looking at it. But like, unfortunately, like the story's not about her, right? Like, she has her role in the story and she has her own goals, but the story's following the twins more so than her. And like, just because Inuyasha was the focus of the primary doesn't necessarily mean that this one has to be it. I think the reason they're focusing on the other two is because so many people wanted a series about Sesshomaru. So like, they're giving a follow-up where we can focus on Sesshomaru indirectly, and people are upset by getting what they wanted. So careful what you wish for, I guess, which is the theme of Inuyasha. I got it open here too. No, you have to remind me of the Yesterday anime. I cried so hard at the end. It's so good. People just like to fight over literally everything in the fandom. Yep.
Couple.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kaori and Kosei from Your Line April is pretty good.
They knew they needed Moroha to act as medium between Setsuna and Toa. Could you imagine Setsuna and Toa without Moroha? I absolutely agree with that. Her role is very much like that connecting piece. They always complain. Amen to that. Not to sound like a jerk, but I didn't expect a show called Half Demon Princesses to be about a quarter demon. Yo. Yeah, that's a phenomenal point. If I make a video about Moroha at some point, can I use that line? I don't want to steal it from you, but that's really fucking good.
Angel Beats is alright.
Any thoughts about the lack of romances in Yashahime? Not a big deal, it's just that there was so much in Inuyasha and none in Yashahime. I don't think it's a bad thing because, like... How do I want to phrase this? So, like, the themes of Inuyasha all are in a very personal thing. Like, we're dealing with the reincarnation of someone's lost love. We're dealing with like revenge and a bunch of stories about like very personal things. Whereas Yashihime's themes more center around like trying to help out someone, trying to help out Toa's sister, and like the very personal aspects aren't really there. So I don't mind that there's no romance, because that doesn't fit in with the overall overarching themes of the series as a whole. But it is a bit kind of like there's a disconnect between the two series because of that, I think. It feels like they're on different tracks. Sure, my guy. Appreciate you, Viral. Do you think Setsuna might die in Yashihime? I don't think so. Sometimes just adventure is enough. Totally agree. Look at One Piece. One of my favorite parts of One Piece is that Oda has like made it a statement that none of the Straw Hats will have any kind of romantic interaction while they're together. I think those might be the big two, but I'm not sure off the top of my head. I don't think about it too much, unfortunately. These are all things I can, like, if you guys want, I can make videos about them at some point. And, like, the themes of Inuyasha versus Yashihime. Right now I'm just kind of, like, spitballing off the top of my head. But if I had time to, like, sit down and script, maybe I could fill out my thoughts a bit better. Make a video about Moroha because she's my favorite character out of the trio. Usually Setsuna would be my favorite. I like tough and stoic characters, but Moroha, I feel that. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video on all three of them at some point, but yeah. Yeah, I'd like the themes as themes versus video. Okay. Yeah. Look up. Several girls wanted him. Moroha is in fact best girl, but only because Sango's not around too much. No. Oh, Hellgirl 2017. If you had to pick two favorite couples. Oh, Amelia. So we'll say the two I just said. Okay. Hair Bear, what's your favorite dessert? Creme brulee. So good. Pro Spirit, do you have any pets? If not, do you have any plans of getting one? What are you thinking of getting? I don't have any plans to get one right now. The place I'm living in, no pets. I just enjoy the series. But, in the past, I've had a ton of pets. I think that's the best way to look at it. Dogs, birds, a snake, mice, a bunch of different stuff. Do you think there'll be more Sango Miroku interactions for the remainder of the season, since they have it as part of the new intro? I would like there to be more. Miroku still has a ton of time left on his 200 days, though. If there's like a mini time skip, I think a time skip might not be too bad, honestly. Based on like the power difference between Sesshomaru and Kiranmaru and the girls. So like even just like 6 months of a time skip, that brings Miroku back into the picture with the 200 days roughly being done. And like that kind of sets things into a more reasonable time space. Because based on what we saw, there's no reason any of the girls should be able to overpower Kiranmaru. It's alright, my dude. Words are tough for me too. Yeah. I could see a time skip at the end of season 1. Yeah, most likely. If I had to put a spot for it, that's where it would be. There were only romances around the main characters, Inuyasha, Kagome, and Sango and Miroku. Sort of. Miroku had you know, multiple, we can say, romances. Inuyasha had Kikyo, and Kagome also had Koga. So like things all kind of reached out of the group sometimes, but and even like Shippo had all his random people.
Joker Yokai King, do you have any anime waifus? No. Why would you think that? Waifus. No. Anime waifus. No. Why would you think that? Never. Not in a million years. Baka.
Thank goodness Yashihime has no love triangles. True. So Shomaru and Kagura, does that count? Yeah, I guess it could. I don't think Kiramaru will remain as a villain. I think he'll become like Beerus from Dragon Ball. That'd be interesting. As he gets his memories back, that could definitely be one. Alright, so someone here asked me about my waifus. So, we got a bunch of photos to put in here.
No. No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 seconds. 11 frames each. Also been seeing Setsuna and Toa on Twitter. I mean, you know, I'm not surprised, but I am disappointed. So that goes to 4. Okay. This is gonna be an absolute fucking nightmare in my timeline. Alright. Oh, I should make them all the right size, shouldn't I? Jesus Murphy. Zero is doing it out of spite because Toga rejected her. Kyuden doesn't want to die, but doesn't see any of the 3 girls as a threat. Not yet. I saw a super cute fan art just now of Jinenji, best boy, having a wife and daughter. That's adorable. I hope so. Would love to see Sango in battle again. True. Sango's your girl? Mm-mm. I'm hoping I timed this right. I'm going to be very upset if I didn't. I'm a wicked witch defying gravity. I just enjoy strong female figures in anime. Absolutely agree. Jinenji's so cute. Yo, I hope he comes back. I love Jinenji. Also, Raven, though? The original waifu. Tsundere no Nami, that is not the case.
Get some ash for sure in your nose and chest. For a black heart, I'm a handful. Now you're dealing with the black mask from the black hole Zora. But what's the link? If you bug me, get the stink. Any trouble that you bring will get doubled like a twin. Barker, forget manner. You need manners. Aristocratic types get put in a magic days, cause you ain't magic knights.
Too bad to attack, funny you say that. I'll twist your magic so that we can fight back. My body can change on my house, it's a type of fact I don't need to when I am stacked. Yes, I am shy. I'm not
Joker, whoa. What the hell? Do you think he'll ever do an Inuyasha rap? Thank you so much for the 50, my dude. That is crazy. I really appreciate that. I can message him about an Inuyasha rap. I don't know how much say I have, but jeez, thank you for the 50 bucks, my dude. I'm not sure he would do one just because it's not like the most popular series. Jesus. Well, we've hit the chair fund. Thank you so much, Joker. Do fans not know what crossbreeding does? Just look at every royal family in history. Oh no. Is that a... Sorry, I've been a little bit behind on chat. Axel, I see you're a man of culture. Is that a cupcake? What the heck? Yo, Android 21. Boo Raven. Oh, Bro Raven. Okay, good. I was upset for a second. Honestly, they should have. They should do that if Chinenji does come back. Kind of surprised. Yeah. Joker, thank you again, man. I really appreciate that. Addicted to Full Metal Alchemist. Teen Titans so good. Love Chinenji so much, but he would never leave the farm. Wasn't the farm close to Kaede? Yeah, it was. I still want to know what Chinenji's transformation is. I hope he just shows up like this really small, cute boy. Iron Mouse is so dope. I love her bar. I know. I really like Chi-Chi's bar in this too. Only if Daddy Fat Snaps is Sesshomaru. Oh no. Let's go. I wish we were given a map. Yeah, that'd be... I would love a map of the world, actually. Now we're going to have to do an unboxing video when you get the chair. Maybe. No problem, buddy. Anything for my fam. Thank you so much, man. Okay, so let's see how this section came out. What is this right now? This is 02, 802. This is 825. So we're just taking off 23 frames. Ugh, math. That's going to be 29. 7. Hell yeah. Perfect. Alright, let's see how this goes.
The anime waifus. No. Why would you think that? Never. Not in a million years. Baka.
I really like this. One sec. I'll make the volume louder.
King, do you have any anime waifus? No. Why would you think that? Never. Not in a million years. Baka.
Do you know how long it took to find all those images? I bet you someone has done a bunch of research to make a fan one. Oh, for the map? Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm hilarious, actually. Love your sense of humor. I try.
Elfia. Elfia, since Shiori is appearing in Yashihime,
Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Thanks for stopping in, friendo. I'm torn between Yoroichi and Hollybell for Breach. I mean, I gotta go for Yoroichi, but I do understand. Also, Rukia's up there too. I tried to keep it one per series.
I don't know if he'll appear this season. He would appear if they did a second season, if I had to guess.
I didn't mean them as a couple.
Probably someone would get sick and they would need to go to him for medicine.
Sorry, probably not.
My best assumption. But he's popular enough that I would see him return.
How many questions did I answer? Jesus. Oh no. Why, my dude? Oh, there is a map. Is it an official map? Rusted as Inuyasha, Iron Mouse as Shippo, Halisuji as Kagome, Frivolous Shara as Sango, finish it up with Sesshomaru. Can we get Fable in there?
Loxena, do you think Konton was legit killed? Or was it just one of his tricks? Based on how the episode went, I would... But I understand what they were going for, like the tricks.
Not sure yet, but let me read the comment section posted to.
They just really didn't execute it very well, or not in a cathartic way, I guess. Edward is little. You stated once that you think Kirinmaru will be defeated.
Fable as
Choose
Naraku,
combined
true.
attack of Toa and Sesshomaru.
Or Xiaodo as Naraku could be cool too.
Now that the story's evolved a bit, do you believe in that? It might be more.
What do you
than
miss
just,
most from Japan?
Toa and
Probably the people,
Sesshomaru. I could see,
and
like,
also having a
doing
convenience
whole
store right
cast
outside my
kind of
door
thing.
was super nice.
And now
Scenery
that
is also really
Moroha
gorgeous
has
out there
the
too.
Backlash wave, it could be like people have Toa absorb their things. She launches it at Moroha and she backlash waves it back.
Don't you crash on me, I'll explode.
Some combination of that. I'm assuming that's how that's gonna go. Still.
This looks like the same thing.
Elfie Nami. Eli Nami.
Love me some Family Mart when I was there. Yo, Famima. $1 chicken. What more do you want? Do you think they'll tell us what happened to Shippo and Kinu Axel? I'd assume they will soon. I don't know, that's Kinu's grave. I think Sango made a memorial for Inuyasha and Kagome. That's also a problem. Possibility. I thought someone else mentioned it could be a like a memory for her tribe, all that stuff that got slaughtered before. Or memorial for her family. Crash, save, or does it auto-save? It saves every 15 minutes. Do you save your editing progress regularly? I try to. Looks like the person who made the map did a bunch of research by reading the manga. Well, that's interesting. Legit thought at one point Riku was Shippo at the beginning. Speaking of manga, I'll still be here, but AFK, because I need to keep working on mine. Good luck, friend.
About what ifs if Sesshomaru and Inuyasha would train their children. What abilities do you think they would inherit? For example, Moroha inheriting Advent Barrage. I wouldn't want them to really inherit anything.
Post the link to the
Inuyasha,
put it in the
since
Discord.
Most of his abilities come from his sword. They all come from Tessaiga, right? But things like Iron Reaver or Blades of Blood, I like that Moroha had those still. there weren't too many other abilities that Inuyasha himself did that weren't really enabled.
Wild
by the
imagination.
sword.
Imagine.
So Shonru, on the other hand,
I wonder what pipe this kind of series and the direction she chose to take with it. I'm not sure, but she really likes it because she's made the series like 5 times in different ways.
have him like show Setsuna how to use poison claws, or show Toa how to use the light whip, since her weapon is essentially that. I think those are kind of good things to work with.
You may tag you as well? No, I'll find it later.
Who know? I know it's a bit late to ask, but Valentine's.
If it
Day,
ain't broke.
So are you free tonight?
That's
Sorry, I already
pretty
made
much her
plans
motto.
with Otaku of Doom if I finish working. So next year we got this.
Oh, my back. Thanks, friend.
John.
Team Avatar.
You got this. John. John asks, "What's your favorite color?" Silver.
Editing's a lot of work. This is a really easy video, actually. With like the one, I'll pull up the one from yesterday or 2 days ago. That's a little bit more hectic.
And lastly, Stephanie7.
So once this is sent to render, I'll pull that one up.
And lastly, Stephanie7.
Probably 5 minutes from now.
If we didn't have Yashahime if we didn't have Yashahime as a sequel, what would have been your idea for a sequel?
Would you ever do Inuyasha drinking game? That sounds dangerous.
Sequel? What would have been your idea for a sequel? Idea for a sequel. If there was no Yasha,
I don't know if it's just me, but Shippo was kind of afterthought, mild annoyance at times. No.
focusing on Toga,
That's 100% what he was.
his life more so than, and focusing on like his with focusing on and focusing actually with and focusing on like his life more so than like bringing back one of his. And I think a movie would probably be fine for that. I know we already had like
Give a shot to someone every time you hear the sacred jewel or jewel
we
shards,
already had the third
or if
movie,
someone
but I
yells
think,
someone's
like,
name.
I know we already
Sasuke by the Uzi, but back to the shadows I go. Away with you! I would get wasted so quick after taking shots.
like I know we already had the third movie, but I think like focusing on more like his life more so than like just one of his swords. But realistically, that movie.
That's what I want.
Movie. But realistically, that movie was still more or less.
Hello, friend. Thanks for coming and joining. How you doing today?
I would like just something like a biopic on Toga. I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, that looks like it's all the questions we had left for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. If you want to ask questions in the future, join the Discord in the link to this. Join the Discord and
Axel, you stuttering bastard.
in the link to the Discord. Join the.
I guess this is technically stammering. Almost done, I know.
In the future, join the Discord in the link down below, or you can follow, or if you'd like to support,
God.
or if you
Okay. There.
or if you'd like